Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Pitchford Kendricks versus Saavedra.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Mr. Pitchford Kendricks, you opened your case to prove that you are the biological father of the defendant's 2-month-old son, Javier.
Oh.
You admit you allowed 2 men into your bed at the same time, but you are convinced that Mr. Pitchford Kendricks is not Javier's biological father. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So
Whoa. He's saying I am the father, but she's saying no, you're not, because both of y'all was in my bed at the same. Whoa.
So, Mr. Pitchford Kendricks, you say proving paternity is extremely important to you.
Why is he with all these toys? He a goofy. What are you talking about?
Yes,
Is that
Your Honor.
correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please explain.
Well, Your Honor, I grew up in the streets of Detroit.
Ew, is this what Detroit is doing? Look how rotten his teeth is. He from Flint, isn't he? He ain't had no running water when they was doing this. They were running out of water.
Detroit, no dad in my life.
Fatherless. Look at what's going on.
And I just want to make sure that my son doesn't have to grow up like I did.
That's a beautiful basket there. You brought that for your son once you prove your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
What if he not your kid? Then what all that's for? Imagine he not the father. Now all the toys go back.
You say you grew up without your father.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Tell me what that was like growing up without your dad.
It was kind of stressful, like being in school and seeing all my classmates and stuff, having their parents come up there, both of them, and my mother just up there alone, you know, kind of stuck with me, but I can't let my kids grow up like that.
And so you intend to break that cycle today.
Yes, Your Honor.
But Miss Saavedra, you say, unfortunately, Mr. Kendricks, you don't believe he's the biological father?
No, Your Honor, I do not. It started like this. Me and Greg met each other through, he was dating a roommate of mine.
Okay.
And he came over one day. We did end up hitting it off, and we was cool. Ended up having sex.
Ooh! Stole her roommate's boy.
That's Three's Company, right?
Speaking of Three's Company, when me and
Greg.
the man that I believe is Javier's father, Maurice.
Shut up, Chad. Don't you do this. That just because it's a common name. There's a lot of people with the name Maurice. It's a common name. You better I ain't no dirty Detroit player. Do I look like Big Sean to you? Ain't shit Detroit about me. Talking about Maurice.
Was getting rocky. We decided to include Greg in our mix and try and spice things up.
Ew! Look at this is what spice it up. Ew! He look like Mike Tyson. Look like he'll fuck it up. Talking about he gonna spice it up.
Off and on for like 10 years.
What?
Whoa. I thought that was just a little one-time party they had. How do y'all do that for 10 years?
It
wasn't 10 years.
It happened like this, Your Honor. I've been knowing her 10 years. After I got her and we became friends, you know, I was still kind of talking to her friend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, you still with the friend?
yeah.
Right.
After that, you know, I hooked her up. She asked me, did I know anybody else, you know what I'm saying, that she could hook up with.
So who did you hook her up with?
Well, a half cousin of mine.
Ew!
A half cousin?
Yeah, he my cousin's cousin.
Ew!
So I hooked them up.
So wait a minute. You were dating a woman.
Yes.
You ended up sleeping with her roommate. Then you developed a friendship with that roommate, and then she asked you to introduce her to somebody, so you introduced her to your cousin.
Yes, ma'am.
But then
Yes, Your Honor.
her and your cousin invited you into their bed to have a threesome when their relationship needed spicing up.
Yeah, like that, but she used to
Ew.
call me and confide in me to like, after I hooked them up as friends and stuff, and they got it on, you know, when they have their little disputes or whatever, he be cheating and all that, she called me crying and stuff, and you know, I had to go over there and kind of help her cheer up and stuff.
don't. What are you talking about? You had to go cheer her up. Like, that makes sense.
So you're saying
Ew.
you did the threesomes, but then you also would go over and sleep with her by yourself.
While he was at work, or, you know, while he was cheating.
Your Honor, that happened one time.
Because I
It
took
was
her.
once. Maurice was out with a friend of mine at a hotel. I called him, asked him if he would take me up to the hotel to see if Maurice was there. Like, I had a feeling that he was. Sure enough, his car was there. We ended up going back to the house. The whole time we on the way to the house, I'm thinking to myself, like,
She want to get back at him. So that's
I was
the day
wrong. I was being
That's the
vengeful.
day I think Javier was conceived.
Conceived.
Yes, ma'am, because that's when the unprotected happened. I was trying.
I'm blown away.
I don't know what to say myself. The lady, the mother in this situation, she moved like a tomboy. Like, she too homey about all this. You know, we just had to. She too chill and homeboy about it.
What in the world is this?
Like the times we had threesomes, I was trying to respect him. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about? Respect him. He was sleeping with his girl behind his back after you introduced them. And then they're gonna invite you in and you tell them I'm trying to be respectful. What is the respect?
So, and wear a condom, but
That's the respect. That's where he wanna be respectful. Great on them.
I kind of liked her, you know, from the first time I had seen her and stuff. So
but
that
Oh,
night-
wait, so what are you saying? So when you had the threesomes with your cousin and her, you would wear a condom?
Yeah, for respect for him.
Because that's respect.
Yeah.
So then the night you had sex with her alone, that was unprotected.
Yes, ma'am.
it was. However, we got interrupted that time. Like, I messaged Maurice once we got back to the house and was like, I'm about
Your
to
Honor.
have intercourse with Greg.
What? You told him that?
And I'm sorry. I did.
Oh, I'm not laughing. I am just.
So
What am I hearing?
he ended up, well, we was having intercourse. He ended up messaging me about 15 minutes later and said, I'm on my way.
Probably too late after that.
I looked at my,
Look at him. It's probably too late after that. You know me in 15 minutes. You nasty ass Detroit. Look at what Detroit doing.
in the message. Greg immediately jumped up, didn't even finish, you know, we was interrupted. And he ran out the house. He ain't even have clothes on. He didn't finish. So
Because I want to be
That's
smooth, Your
my
Honor. I want to be
thing saying-
smooth about mine, you know, even though
there's
it's
no
a
way he
threesome.
could be the father.
Okay, there's a phrase called Detroit's finest.
This ain't
Y'all
it.
ain't it. So you find out you're pregnant.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do then?
I contacted Maurice and told him I was pregnant.
Okay, so you contact the guy that really was your boyfriend.
Yes, Your Honor.
So when you told him you were pregnant, did he say, it's not my baby, it's Mr. Kendrick's?
He didn't say anything to the degree at the time. We talked about it later on.
Afterwards, he called me trying to act like, man, these old babies over here, dog. I'm telling you, when I see you, dog, it's on, man.
That's a beautiful way to handle it, because you acting wild.
You got me over here taking care of your babies, because between both of the babies, like before her first baby was born, that's when the threesome started.
Oh, so you have an older child with the cousin,
Yes.
but it was during the time of the threesomes and the times when
With both kids, we're both children.
both kids,
I was
you were
having
having
three-
sex with Miss Saavedra either within the threesome or alone.
Yeah.
That's
yes,
not
Your
fair.
Honor. And I see.
Not with the first one, no. It was
Yes, it
months
was, Your
prior.
Honor.
Months prior. It was not around that same time.
If they all doing stuff together, who watching the kid? Imagine this young boy grows up and sees this video of how he was born. Woo! Let's hope this kid never find this video of his mom and potential dad and how he was born.
Why nobody on the birth certificate then?
Because Maurice has another
And why
girlfriend
does-
at the
why
time,
does
and he wasn't up
why
at the
does
hospital.
Mariah have his last name and
Because he's my only son, and I wanted him with my last name.
so why when I asked you, is it a possibility?
It's not Pitchfork.
So what? So why when I asked you, was it a possibility that it's Javier mine? You said
No.
You said could be. You said you didn't know.
When I said that?
When I called you and asked
We
you.
not doing all this he say, she say. Get to it.
Last year, Mercedes and I got into it because she thought I was having sex with another woman, which I wasn't. In retaliation, she had sex with my cousin Greg with no rubber. Shortly after, she comes up pregnant. I found out that they had been having sex behind my back for years.
True.
Since the dirty mess has come to light, I don't think her son is mine. He looks like Greg.
Well, Your Honor, I'm not sure who he found that out from. Maybe he was talking to him and...
Now look at his nose and look at mine.
Yeah, all right. Well,
So that's Mr. Pitchford Kendricks on the left,
I can't
Javier
do
in the
this.
middle, and Mr. Avery on the right.
it is.
Wow. So what are you hoping for, Mr. Kendricks? You've got this basket. You are ready to step in and be the father you never had. And yet this is your cousin's girl.
Yes, Your Honor. But like I said, I introduced them to each other.
What that mean?
And then that gives you a reserved right to sleep with her? What? I don't understand that.
I was sleeping with her.
What is going on?
Is this what we doing out here? I missed something. Cause you all are so casual about it, like you all just telling me how to bake a cake. And you
It's not
keep
fun.
having that little smile, Miss Savidra, and I'm thinking to myself,
Because I'm so mad and upset and hurt and betrayed and everything else.
Betrayed? You were doing it.
I don't know how else to express it.
And what I see you are emotional now. What are you really feeling inside?
I wanted everything from Mariah. I wanted her to grow up with a mother, wanted her to grow up with a father.
Who Mariah?
So, with that being said, I was willing to give Maurice whatever he wanted. Whatever he wanted. I didn't want all that after that. And he knew it. Yeah, I did it when I messed up and ended up sleeping with Greg, but I didn't know what else to do at that point.
Thank you for being honest.
They were being honest the whole time. I wish they start lying. I don't need to hear this much truth out of them.
I feel like I get it now. You wanted that family you didn't have
Right,
for your daughter.
right.
So what you did was, and look, women do that. You acted like you were gung-ho to do something, and then when you did it, your truth is, that's not my thing.
Right.
And do you see how you walk down this road where you now have the man you wanted to make a family with, his cousin is here with a basket saying, your baby is his.
Yeah.
Listen, this is not easy.
It ain't.
You got yourself into a tizzy. And I'm just here to try to help you sort it out because no matter what these test results say, if you don't get an understanding of why you do what you do, you're gonna keep doing it. And now, we're in a position right now where we need to find out if your children are siblings or if they're siblings and cousins.
Oh! They repeating the cycle.
Jerome, let's get these results.
Jerome, man, look at this. Let me see what it's like to do the job. Perfect delivery. Look at what he did. Look at how he handed that off and right back on guard. Perfect.
These results were prepared by DNA
Perfect
Diagnostics
defense.
and they read as follows. In the case of Pitchford Kendricks versus Savidra, when it comes to 3-month-old Javier Savidra,
That baby been sleeping this whole time. He need to wake up and find out.
determined by this court, Mr. Pitchford Kendricks, you are not the father.
Okay, that's what she wanted. He thought he was doing something when he was sneaking behind his cousin back. You thought you were doing something, you little freaky frog. Look at his freaky ass.
Conceded that really disappointed you. You thought you were.
Yeah, Your Honor. You know, I tried to step up to the plate, because I ain't have a father.
You sitting over here with this beautiful basket, and it seems like...
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to her anyway.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the least you could do after being all freaky. Run away. You being too close. Get away.
That was lovely.
Faster. Hurry up.
It's a
Get away
weird-
from her. Looking like fucking bruh man from the 5th floor. Look at his dumb ass. Look like he climbing through people's windows.